Hello friends, Just a Lost Soul here, and welcome back to Megaquarium. Now, I have a couple of interesting updates for you guys regarding just the playthrough and things that are going on, actually. So, one thing, if you watched the previous episodes, you might have noticed that I had noticed our aquarium was looking a little bit low on funds at the time. We were down to like 50k or something, and it didn't seem to be going up. And I was like, huh, that's kind of interesting. Maybe we should have to do something about that. Here, we'll sit and watch one of our reef tanks while we talk. And so I was sitting here a couple hours later, kind of just grinding out research, like researching all the fish we still have to research, so I don't have to research them on camera. And I didn't get that far because I noticed our money was actually going down and we were not turning a profit at all. And that was like, oh no, that's a bit of a problem, because basically what was happening was our staff costs were higher than the money we were making, the cost of staff and feeding. So I ended up trying everything I could to try and make the aquarium turn a profit without, like, making drastic changes off camera, and nothing was working, and I took to the internet and did some research and discovered this is a known phenomenon within the game, basically, where your guest count plateaus over time. Like, as you get prestige, it basically just stops adding up into more guests. But your expenses keep going up, so you end up just running at a loss, and you end up being kinda screwed. And I was like, oh crap, what do we do? And you will see, I downloaded a mod with, like, donation boxes, hoping that might help, and it didn't really. And then I added an extra gift shop area here, which we're probably going to get rid of because I don't like it being here, and especially because that didn't help either. And yeah, it was a whole thing. And eventually I just kind of said screw it and enabled cheats, so now if I press F1, we make $500. What's wrong with you? You need to be fixed. Bianca, you're coming to do it, probably. Or not. What the heck are you doing, guys? We'll replace these real quick. But yeah, that's the situation. So if you'll notice, our money is a little bit cracked right now. That's the reason why. And I feel like, for the sake of being able to keep things going and being able to just build the stuff we want to build, like, the money was never a major part of this playthrough. If that does upset you that I'm blatantly using a cheat, and I'm sorry. But that is just kind of our situation. I didn't want the remainder of the playthrough to be the aquarium running itself into the ground, because that would just be depressing. Anyway, that out of the way. The heck? Fix things, people. I'm just gonna keep replacing them when I see them. It's fine. There. Okay, that being said, in all that time, I still didn't actually decorate our California sea lion enclosure from the last episode, because I wanted to do it on camera. So, yeah, we're gonna do that real quick, and then we're gonna figure out what we're doing in this one with, everything that's happened. The world's kind of our oyster now. Anyway. Do you guys have any... No, they are plant destroyers, okay. Interesting. We'll see about that. Just put in some kelp, see what happens. There is a 4% chance of them destroying a plant just with this. Okay, that's great. We love that. Yeah, just chaotic stuff. I also have, because I stopped upgrading the staff when I noticed what was happening, we have a whole bunch of, like, staff that can be upgraded now. And so our aquarium's not going to be actually making money anymore, which is a bit of a shame, but it should be, much better off in the long run with us just being able to do whatever we want. 0% chance. Hell yeah. Crayweed. And we'll put in, like, some live rubble as well, just because this gives it, like, some interesting dimension. What's going on here? Ooh, our discus spread. Yeah, I think we'll go through in a few and just upgrade everybody and see what happens. What are you guys doing? Yep, if I saw that in an actual aquarium, I'd be very concerned. Put in some... Oh, we're not allowed? Okay. I am allowed to put that up there, which is interesting. Do we like that? I mean, we don't like that it hangs over the side, but... Yeah, our sea lions also did just kind of grow up massively, which... I don't think I like that. I might like that. Yeah, you'll notice they're much more mature than they were at the last episode, because I spent so much time... Like, I was here for, like, 20 days trying to just get things to work. It was a whole thing. I'm gonna get rid of that. Interesting. Okay, what do we want to put, in terms of... Oh, I gotta go through and close all those things. Mangrove branch probably doesn't make sense, but we could maybe have, like, some, like, driftwood. Smaller than that, though. Yeah, something like that. That just makes it a little more interesting on the land. Alright, let's go way back up. And we'll... Can I put this there? I can. Nice. And we'll just put in a little bit of turban weed as well. And some other things. I think that's pretty good. Maybe some more in the front here. Maybe the dulce. And a rubber weed. And just a little bit of velvet horn as well, just to top it off. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so this is our sea lion enclosure. It's not humongous, but it's big enough for them in game terms, so yeah. Alright, let's upgrade all our staff. Charlotte, Caleb, Garen, Verity, Harry, Bay, Dana, Claire. Just everyone. Olive, Scarlet, Teresa. Oop, that's an autopsy report of our gourami eggs for the 7 billionth time. Bianca. Pedro. Simon. Riveting gameplay, I know. Yeah. Fortunately, I think we'll still kind of be losing money at a rate slow enough that it shouldn't impact our actual playthroughs, as long as, like, between episodes I just give us a whole bunch more. Ooh, you're... okay. Misclicked. And... we're gonna buy the Mega Air Conditioner as well, just because we can. We unlocked the Spotted Eagle Ray. We're gonna get... what next? We're gonna get the Caribbean Reef Shark. Okay. Is that everyone? No. Josh, Romeo, Ashley, Isabel, Yvette. God, I have so many staff, and they've all up... This is ridiculous. Okay. Wade, Tobias, Mia. Mia can learn to feed. Bella, Jamila, Bay, Lorenzo. Oh my god. This is kind of insane. I didn't realize it was piling up this much. Is that it? Charles? Nope. That's not the end? Wow. Okay, Jim. Jim, are you the last one? Nope. Francesca, Jennifer, Veronica, Penny, Helen, Poncho, Kel. Oh my god, this is actually absurd. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay. That was ridiculous. Okay, so... Oop. 14 other notifications. Oh god, they all leveled up again? There's no way out. Anything in cleaning, I guess. Xavier. Yeah, so it should... Ooh, we got that quest. That's nice. Big prestige boost. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're learning fixing, okay. Alright. That's done. Okay, we're done with that. That was stupid. Okay, so what's happening now? I did pick up some more quests, I believe, as well. Sledeni Brittle Stars, yeah. And, we need a family poster with value of 5 to unlock and it's like a cool Antarctic jelly. So we can do those things real quick. We can do that one too. So posters. Is that in here? Probably. Yeah, family poster. Why is it called a family poster? Maybe put that in front of our... What gives value for that? That's the wrong button. Depending on how many animals from the same family are in the tank. So probably this one would be the way to go with that, because we got the 2 rays and the... Actually, it would be this one, probably, with these rays. Because we got, like, 3 different species in there. So, I think we can put that down. Right here. Oop, they're dying. Oop. Dang it, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Okay, it's attached to that. Why are you dying? Crossback Stingery. Need. It's getting fed, okay. Yeah, they're okay. Okay. And then we got this Brittle Star one. Which I got. Let's see, where is that quest? Where are our... There, Sledeni Brittle Stars. Yeah, okay. They're size 2 and they don't like lights. That's super easy. We can probably just put them here. Are they scavengers? No, they eat krill, so they do get fed, so we can do whatever we want with them. Frankly, we can probably just put one of these here. Yeah. Maybe we open this up a little as well. Just to make it a little more... Yeah. Okay, we'll move this. Ooh, we unlocked the Caribbean Reef Shark. Awesome. We'll get pipefish. Yeah, that's good. Doesn't mean this juts out for no reason, but that's okay. Okay. That's fine. We don't care about any of that. We can clear those notifications in a minute. Okay. What is this connected to? Can you connect to this as well? You can. Excellent. And we'll probably wanna... Let's see, how's the quality in this guy? 86 out of 85. Okay. Well, what we can do is we can go in and we can replace this with a triple filter. Let's see if that helps. 88 out of 85. Okay. Is there room for a second thing there? Not really. Okay. How about this one? Can we attach this one to this? No, it's too far away. Let's put the brittle stars in there and see what happens. Oh, they're cold water. I didn't even realize. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Okay. We'll definitely move this then. Up here, probably. Yeah, I can sit, like, there or something. We got this whole area. Yeah, something like that. Okay. And then they're going to be dying because they're upset, understandably, so we'll connect this to that, and this should be okay. Nope, it's not okay. So we'll put a large UV sterilizer, and we'll move this food. Nope. Why is that the thing that happened? Okay. There we go. Okay. So now we have that, and they should all be okay with this. Yeah. Bullhus is not getting fed, but that's okay. Yeah. Okay. So we have these tiny, tiny little brittle stars in here. What's our capacity? Oh, it's actually full. Wow. Alright, can we put in, like, some prop anemones, then? Because that's, a little silly. Maybe we'll put that. Okay, I think we got the reward for the quest already, too. Okay. Yeah, we'll put in some fake anemones as well, so they don't need the lights, that these guys do. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, that's an interesting little display. Maybe we'll put in some plant as well. We have like 4x4 shellweed. Yeah, but that looks weird. Do we like that? I think I like that, and you can see the little brittle stars, and it's, yeah, that's nice. Okay, that's a quest done, and we'll see about this. This is all fine. Okay. Great. And... oh, it's 3 out of 5. Okay. So this isn't working because there's only 3 different rays. So we need one with, like... Okay, so what can we get that's got, like, a whole bunch of the same kinds of fish? Maybe we should try this one. Add tank. Okay, it's too far away to connect to that. Does it work if we put it on here? No, apparently. Oh, is it because this is already connected? Oh, great, it's this hitbox thing again. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Okay. Now I need to actually click the poster. Come on. Oh god. Oh, why? Why? Why is this happening? Why is this my life? This episode's a disaster. Good lord. Okay. Pause the game. Move this. Is there anywhere it's gonna fit? Possibly. No. Okay, we can't do that. Can we just pull it down, maybe? No, because of that. Oh god, I can't access this poster. This is so bad. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this, and then we'll click this, and we'll bring it down here, and we'll kill this freaking poster. Okay. And we'll put this back where it belongs, and we'll put that there. That's fine. Okay. Can I connect this to here? I guess not. Can I connect it to that one? What does that give us? 1 of 5. Okay, there's only one. What if I disconnect this one and connect it to like that? Then can I put... Three out of 5. Dang it. Okay, so we... Okay. I'm not sure I have any tanks that can get this, then. What have we got in this one? We do have a bunch of different stars in here. I don't know. It's difficult. Yvette leveled up. Yvette, they're in the gift shop, I guess. You're learning talking. Clayton learns fixing. And we're gonna buy the perfect chiller, because, yeah. You can see we're running at a massive loss compared to where we started, but that's okay. Okay. We'll worry about that later. I need to build something interesting. Some thinking. We do have this tank here. And... okay. We have a whole bunch of capacity in this guy. And I wanted to put some sharks in, or something along those lines. And our, size 1 to 41. So any sharks we put in here need to be above that size. Okay. Caribbean Reef Shark. Size 52. Starts at... okay. The Caribbean Reef Shark might be the way to go with this one. But because... okay, it needs curves, so it actually can't live in this as a grow-out tank. So I think what we're gonna do is actually finally put the freaking sawfish in here. We'll get rid of that as well. But like we've talked about doing for ages. They need a 3x3 space. They don't like rocks, and they eat things with size up to 22. Okay. And they don't like lights. Oh, they need rounded as well. Dang, so we actually just don't need this at all. Whoops. Can I get, like, a huge rounded pillar tank? Probably not. I need, like, a freestanding something. Maybe a Belfast? How's that? I mean, it's okay. I think it looks a little weird having that back there. Maybe if we put something in the back, like directly alongside it, that might look a little better. Yeah, okay. So we'll add that, and that should marked it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we'll put that there. And this like this. And then we can probably tuck something else in here, too. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe we turn it. Maybe that might look better. Yeah, that looks better, I think. And then we can put, more... We can have, like, more space to put things in this back line. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Ooh, we got discus. That's cool. Did we get any good ones? Oh, we got angelfish, too. That's actually exciting. Guys, come on! Okay. Did we get any exciting angelfish? We just got another blush. Okay. We'll send you to a different home somewhere better. Okay. Did we get... Nope, we just got boring discus. Okay. That's fine. Maybe we should, switch who we're breeding in here. So we got, yeah, we'll move, one of our Heckle discus into here, and then we'll put our yellow discus in this tank. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Okay. You are not heated enough. Okay. That did it. Okay. Great. So, scroll down. We'll get our sharks in here. The reef sharks will be moved out into that tank probably, and then I guess it depends on what do you eat? 22. Yeah. So we can have smaller sharks living in this tank, like maybe the bonnet head, or even black tips. I don't know. I want to... Looks a little small for the black tips. Then again, so does... Yeah. I don't know. I think this will be big enough for our Caribbean Reef Sharks. That should be fine. And then we'll do, like, a really large outer reef sort of thing. Yeah. Okay. It's actually going to be pretty limiting having the sawfish in here. Maybe we want to save the sawfish. I wonder if they could live with our, because I've wanted the sawfish, and they're like a big hype thing. So, I don't know. I know one thing I want to do. At the next stage, whenever we reach it, we do unlock manatees. That is the final stage as well. Stage 12 will be the last point where we unlock things. And I want to do a separate section dedicated just to manatees. Because I think that'd be interesting. This is cool. I like how it's thin and you can, like, peer over and look on this side. And maybe the sawfish would fit that vibe a little bit better with, like, the mangroves. Do we have, large lagoon tank. That might be what we want to do for them. We could have, like, a tank like that dedicated just to the sawfish. Or something. In that section, because it'd be more of a mangrove forest theme. Okay, so we'll save the sawfish for when we do that, eventually. And we'll just focus on sharks for this one. And other large species, but not, like, humongous. Because we'll do, like, our black tips and stuff, but, like, our bonnet heads, they can probably live in here. Nurse shark? No. Nurse shark actually doesn't need curves even. That's interesting. Okay, so we'll get our Caribbean Reef Sharks. We'll get 2 of them. We got 3. And that's actually probably... We'll probably just let them do their thing in here for now, and then move them into this tank when that's done. Yeah. Okay. And they need cave. Maybe we should do the other plain rock. Yeah, that looks like a thing. It creates some nice cohesion between them. I might rotate it, though, so it's a little more obvious what you're looking at. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Okay. Yellow Gongorian, I'm okay. Sohol surgeonfish unlocked. Yeah, we can do like our paddlefish in that section too, and that sort of thing. Mimic octopus, that sounds exciting. Cool. Yeah, just the fact that the sawfish can't live in a tank with rocks in it is very, very limiting. Feels like, so... yeah. And they need, herring and supplements. That's easy. There you go, guys. You can get down, right? Idle? Feed them, then. I don't know. Okay, we'll decorate this a little more thoroughly, and then we'll probably leave off for now. Just pause things for a sec while we do this so I can focus a little bit more. Need our backgrounds. Yeah. That's the thing. Probably can't use this corner one. That looks nice. And then we'll put... Put this one next to it. Like that. Yeah. That's good. Okay. And then we've got a whole bunch of big old, corals we can put in too. Like this. Yeah, it's just like the fact that all of this coral comes with rock attached to it, you know what I mean? The more I thought about it, the more I was like, this is going to be a huge problem having this area look cohesive while also not upsetting the sawfish. So, yeah. We'll just stick with this for the time being. And get a big old that thing as well. Yeah. Oh, and these, we barely even use these. Heck yeah. Okay. And then, like, the purple. No, we have the purple. What are these ones? These are new, I think. How's that look? I mean, it's very... It's just kind of things placed down, it feels like a little bit. But we can put some more things in to tie it together a little more thematically. Like these. Like the smaller ones, you know what I mean? Or maybe not. Maybe these are just making it worse. It needs, like, kelp is what it needs. If we just go over here. How tall is that? No, that's only, okay. Go all the way up, and we'll get our tall kelp, and that's actually too tall, okay. How about that one? That's the right size. Okay. Can I put it in there without it clipping? No. Okay. Yeah, I can go there, though. Okay. And we want... probably the chain Halimeda thing. Go there, yeah. Maybe we should move, this guy. Yeah, like there. And then we can put in more of this, like, for that. Does this constitute a deal breaker? Might. Darn. Yeah, well, we can have that, because we might need things that need a little bit of a gap as well. We'll put in some feather whatever. Feather whatever. Yeah, okay. Maybe just a shorter kelp there, and... that there, that there. How's that look? That looks much better. It's a lot more cohesive. We need something in the front here. I like that. That kind of flows together. Yeah, okay. We're vibing with this. This is good. Everyone's getting fed over here. Good stuff. Okay. So the sharks will be in there for now. How long does it take them to grow up fully? 18 days. So after 18 days, we'll move them into this tank, and then we'll populate this one with some other things. And then probably on the other side here, we can just do our huge outer reef thing. Which should be pretty great. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna leave this episode off here, I think. You're about to be fed. Okay. Come on. I want it to tick over for... oh, now the wobbegong's dying. Of course. Stupid staff. I'm gonna finagle them a little bit while we... between episodes, probably. Okay. So we're gonna leave this one off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it despite the chaos and all that jazz. I really, really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a delightful rest of your day. Everything's broken. God. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.